Greetings once again, Indie Warriors, and welcome back to I Dream of Indie Games. It's Friday, so that means it's time for those awesome indie and AA niche game sales that are live on Steam. Grab yourself an awesome release to enjoy over the weekend, or perhaps stash it in your ever-growing backlog. But as always, we thank you so much for supporting independent content here at the channel. Be sure to head over to patreon.com/idreamofindiegames. You'll gain Discord access, early ad-free shows, shoutouts at the end of every day video we produce, and even free games depending on the tier you select. Your new indie gaming community is waiting for you. But with that out of the way, let's hop into these 10 electric deals. Starting out with Terminator. Yes, don't terminate this first deal, folks. You can grab Terminator Resistance at a whopping 65% off until March 4th. From developer Teon and publisher Reef Entertainment, this first-person shooter obviously takes place in the famous Terminator universe while the future war is taking place. Control Jacob Rivers and battle Skynet. The game also features a leveling system, and while critics were a bit mixed on this one, it has found a cult following over the years and has a dedicated fan base. Take advantage if you love yourself some Terminator.
We intercepted some interesting data. It turns out you're part of a prestigious group. A group of people that Skynet marked for termination.
HK aerial flying by. You need to find a way to get out of there.
I want you to take a team of my soldiers and fight your way to Skynet's defense grid.
Watch out! More of them up here!
It has to end tonight.
Next, we have the critically underrated release from Flying Wild Hog. It is a Western third-person shooter called Evil West. With its awesome supernatural theme, really fun gameplay that's reminiscent of classic Gears of War games, and beautiful visuals, Evil West is, in my personal opinion, a much better game than most reviewers led you to believe. It comes well recommended at this steep discount, which I believe is a record low for this title. Slay some vampires and nasties today. The game even features co-op, so maybe you can convince a friend to snag a copy as well.
Evil never sleeps, but it bleeds.
The only thing the hunter needs is his golden and a gun. And the only time he'll be satisfied is when leeches rot in the sun.
This one's gonna be for you strategy RPG fans out there. You can snag the well-received Troubleshooter Abandoned Children right now at a cool 60% off, bringing this title down to $9.99. Taking place in the nation of Valhalla, this is a story of war, love, loss, corruption, and so much more. The Troubleshooters are ordinary folks who are allowed to make arrests, and as you can imagine, that leads to some insane situations. With 100 plus missions, 500 cutscenes, a very enthralling story, you can add this one to your collection before you get yourself in trouble and miss out.
제가 가겠습니다.
다 같이 춤을 춰볼까?
이 소리!
자, 고개를 들라고!
For you point-and-click fans out there, don't miss out on this excellent cartoon adventure. Lost in Play has a whole lot of heart, trust me, and at a hefty 55% discount currently, it's down to $8.99. This imaginative tale of a brother and sister offers an incredible art style, very compelling story, and well-crafted brain ticklers that, while challenging enough, won't leave you completely stumped. Oh, and be on the lookout for a chicken or two. Let's stick with another point-and-click title called Unforeseen Incidents. This game is also very well known for having some tricky-dicky puzzles and puts you in control of local handyman Harper Pendrell. A strange virus has overtaken the town of Yelltown, and you'll need to explore its many rich environments in order to get to the bottom of things. With great art along with awesome sound and puzzle design, this one is an absolute steal. 40% off, $11.99. Can't beat it.
Matter of hours, not days.
The infected woman was talking kinda strange. She gave me an envelope for a reporter named Helliwell. I think there's something not right going on here.
Fresh out of early access, this one goes out to all you action RPG fans, and I've actually picked this one up myself. Secrets of Grindea is enjoying a small 10% discount to celebrate its release. Developed and published by Pixel Ferrets, this game features over 300 different characters to interact with, and even more exciting, it has 4-player co-op action. Mix that with a full story mode and even a side arcade mode, and you got yourself a good weekend or two, or maybe 3, maybe 4. Lots of hours here. Are you more in the mood for some violent FPS action? Well then Warhammer 40,000 Boltgun should scratch the itch, especially at a nice 32% discount. The Boltgun is of course iconic for fans of this series, and you'll get to fire off plenty of rounds from it, spraying blood everywhere along the way. This boomer shooter has excellent level design, some awesome retro graphics, a pulse-pounding soundtrack, and top-notch first-person shooting gameplay. So get it while the getting's good.
For the Emperor! Only in death does duty end.
And now for a puzzle game, and a really dang cool one. Puzzle fans can grab A Monster's Expedition at 60% off. This is an open world puzzler where you will create paths across islands. What's really interesting though is that these islands feature hilarious relics that humans have left behind. It's a really interesting title, but it's quite well made and has lots of charm to it. Worth the price easily. 60% off, $9.99, not a bad deal. Onto the sequel to A Plague Tale: Innocence. Maybe not as popular as the original, but fans still greatly enjoyed this one. It's called A Plague Tale: Requiem. While definitely more on the AA side with pretty high production values, not quite indie I'd say, it's still a great series full of lots of emotional narrative moments, solid combat, and great world exploration, and this sequel is no exception. If you were a fan of the original and have yet to grab this one, now is a pretty good time to do so with that 55% discount, bringing it to $22.49.
Emily,
They're not a threat.
Go to hell! So that you can save your brother. I'll make you tell us where Hugo is. Blessed be the child! Blessed be the mother! Leave it to me.
And 4, let's close things out with a goofy physics-based golf game called What the Golf, but it's really kind of more of a puzzler than anything else. Not your typical golf game. It will leave you in tears, however, from all the laughing you'll be doing. And it's not those golf balls you'll be crushing in every instance. There's lots of random objects to whack on, with plenty of levels, and just a whole lot of variety, so the fun never really runs out with What the Golf. 75% off, $4.99. However, our time here has run out for now. As always, we hope you found a wonderful deal heading into this weekend. Thank you so much for supporting independent content here at the channel. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video, and consider heading over to patreon.com/idreamofindiegames, where you can gain Discord access to the greatest indie gaming community out there, early ad-free shows, shoutouts at the end of every single video we produce, hell, even free games depending on the tier. How crazy are we? Pretty damn crazy. Voice to the voiceless, I will see you on the channel.